If you're looking to withdraw from your IRA without incurring penalties and taxes, you've come to the right place. Many American retirees face this challenge, and while it may seem complicated, there are actually some strategic ways to access your money without giving up a significant portion to the IRS. By the end of this video, you'll understand how to make that happen. Before we dive in, I want to remind you that if you're serious about protecting your wealth over the next couple of weeks, make sure to check the first link in the description for a free guide on why thousands of Americans are opening gold IRAs to protect their savings. You won't want to miss it, especially if you're looking to safeguard your retirement funds for the future. Now, let's get into it. The first thing to know is that there are specific rules for withdrawing from your IRA without penalty. Normally, if you're under 59 and a half, you would face a 10% penalty on any withdrawals you make. But there are exceptions to this, and understanding them can save you a lot of money. One exception is for people who are 59 and a half or older. Once you hit that age, you can withdraw money from your IRA without the 10% penalty, but you'll still be responsible for income taxes on the amount you withdraw, unless you have a Roth IRA, in which case the rules are a bit different. In a Roth IRA, if you've had the account for at least 5 years, you can withdraw both contributions and earnings tax-free. That's a huge advantage if you're already retired. Now, what if you're under 59 and a half, but need to access your funds? One strategy is called the Substantially Equal Periodic Payment, SEPP rule. This allows you to take a series of early withdrawals without penalty, but you must follow the IRS guidelines carefully. The SEPP rule requires you to commit to taking a specific amount of money out every year for 5 years or until you reach 59 and a half, whichever comes later. While this may seem restrictive, it's a solid option if you absolutely need the money, and it can prevent that dreaded 10% penalty. Another way to withdraw from your IRA penalty-free is through what's called a first-time homebuyer exception. You can withdraw up to $10,000 from your IRA without penalty to buy, build, or rebuild your first home. If you're a retiree looking to downsize or relocate, this could be a way to access some funds, but remember, it must be your first home, and there are specific rules to follow. You may also be able to take advantage of the education exception if you're paying for qualified higher education expenses for yourself, your spouse, children, or grandchildren. This allows penalty-free withdrawals, though, like other exceptions, it won't help you avoid income taxes. If you're thinking about withdrawing from your IRA, you may be wondering why you should even consider it when there are alternatives like a gold IRA. Gold IRAs have been growing in popularity, and for good reason. By rolling over your traditional IRA into a gold IRA, you can protect your wealth from market volatility, inflation, and even potential losses from stock market crashes. Gold IRAs offer a stable hedge, and if you want to learn more, check out the free guide in the description. Thousands of retirees have already opened gold IRAs, and they're seeing the benefits of doing so, especially those with larger accounts. But let's go back to withdrawing from your IRA. Another great option is for those who are facing a medical emergency. If you incur significant medical expenses that exceed 7.5% of your adjusted gross income, you can withdraw from your IRA without paying the 10% penalty. However, keep in mind that income taxes still apply. And lastly, if you are experiencing a disability, you may qualify for penalty-free withdrawals from your IRA. This is something to consider if you are facing health challenges and need access to your funds earlier than expected. As you can see, there are ways to access your IRA without penalties and taxes, but they require knowledge of the rules and a bit of planning. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're serious about protecting your wealth and looking for long-term security, it's worth considering alternatives like a gold IRA. Gold has stood the test of time as a store of value, and it's a great way for American retirees with $100K or more in their IRA or 401K, or even those with 5M plus in savings, to preserve their wealth. If you haven't already, make sure to check out the free guide in the description. It's a great resource to get started on securing your retirement funds. Thanks for watching. And remember, strategic planning can help you access your IRA funds without penalty and keep your retirement on track.